I'm going to nominate Olivia as a replacement nominee.
Wow.
Basically, I'm going home. Jump, jump, jump.
Jacob, I know I told you I would vote for Brett, but I can't do it. Sorry, I vote to evict Olivia.
I know that Brett will be voted off, and I don't want to ruffle any feathers. So I'm so sorry, Brett.
We have a tie. I am sorry, Brett. I vote to evict you.
I understand, Jacob. I knew that was off to the jury house.
Oh.
Congratulations, Final Four.
Obviously, this is speech. I just didn't want to rip that bitch off.
Patrice came to me because she voted to keep Brett. She was very honest with me, but Olivia and Emma don't trust Patrice.
Patrice is a wild card.
Patrice got to go.
Yeah, you gotta win this. Emma's gotta win this.
I'm back to host. Go. Oh.
Can I give up?
Congratulations, Emma! You are the new head of household!
With Emma winning HOH, Patrice.
I'll pull out a key, and that will be the one person I've chosen to save this week. I have nominated you, Patrice, and you, Jacob. You guys are really good players. I have nothing against either of you.
Lord, honey, need $100.
This is the nomination ceremony. As HOH, I have to nominate 2 people for eviction. I will pull out a key, and that will be the one person I've chosen to save. I have nominated you, Patrice, and you, Jacob. You guys are really good players, and I have nothing against you. I want to continue working with you, to be honest. So, thank you.
Hello, Final Four. Welcome to your final Power Veto competition of the day. This may be the most important competition so far in the game, as this round's Power Veto is extra powerful. Since there are only 4 of you left, that means only 1 of you will be voting in this round's eviction. So whoever stays off the block will be deciding who leaves the game and who goes to the final 3, making this round's POV very important. Of course, Emma has already guaranteed herself a spot in the final 3, so if she wins POV, she will ultimately be deciding who will cast this important vote. Let's begin the competition. Here are the rules. Listen carefully. In the other room, scattered about the floor, are tiles with letters on them. On go, you will run across the room and begin collecting tiles. You will have 4 minutes to spell the longest word that you can. You'll bring these tiles back one at a time to the spot that we just designated for you. This is where you'll spell your word. Once you've spelled your word, raise your hands in the air and shout done. Before you say you're done, make sure that there are no unused tiles in your spelling area. Any unused tiles must be returned to the tile room before finishing your word. One at a time? Yeah. Whether you choose to do this as you spell it or after you've spelled it is up to you. But make sure it's done before you signify to me that you've finished, or you'll be eliminated. Once everyone has finished this, or once the 4 minutes are up, everyone will reveal the word that they've spelled. Whoever spells the longest correctly spelled word will win the Power of Veto. If there's a tie for the longest word, it will be broken by whoever finished their word first. This is why it's very important to signal to me once you've cleared your station of unused tiles and finished your word. I will announce out loud each time a minute has passed by, and I'll stop it once 4 minutes have passed. Are you ready to play the BB spelling bee?
Yeah.
Got it. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god. 1 minute has passed. 3 minutes left. We'll work out.
Damn pizza.
You're almost
Saturday.
Done.
Cover
Can I go get another one?
Cover
You already told me you were done.
Here, stand up.
Done.
Cover your word with the Cover your word with the whiteboard.
I'm not done yet.
I know.
You know what? I'm done.
Cover your word.
3 minutes have passed.
It's no longer.
Are all your tiles back?
No,
You
no.
gotta make sure all your tiles are back.
Done.
Oh, I'm disqualified. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How much time do you have?
You have 40 seconds.
I'm done.
All right. Okay, Olivia, you finished your word first. Please reveal your word.
It's not spelled right. Do I still have to reveal it?
Okay, Olivia, your word was determination, but it is incorrectly spelled. Jacob, you finished next. What was your word?
It was pretty close.
Brothers.
Stop laughing.
Okay, Jacob's word was brothers, which is a correctly spelled 8-letter word. Emma?
I was disqualified.
Emma was disqualified because she did not take.
I did not take my tiles back.
Oh.
Really did That's my word.
Patrice, what was your word?
Episcopalian.
Episcopalian. Let's see if it's correctly spelled. Patrice, that is a correctly spelled 12-letter word, which means Patrice, you are the winner of the Power of Veto.
Yes.
This is the veto meeting. Jacob and I have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of the nominees. I've chosen to use the power to veto on myself, obviously to secure myself a position in the final three. Since I've just vetoed one of the HOH nominees, she must now name a replacement nominee. But since there's only one House of Guests left to be nominated, the House of Guests automatically becomes nominated. This veto meeting is adjourned. Just one power veto. Took myself off the block. Unfortunately, Jake is still up, so she wanted to get you out. And I was like, she was mad because of the told her that you tried to backdoor her.
I want to backdoor him. So I want to put you guys up next to each other and say, I can't bring you both, so I'll let the rest of the house decide. I was discussing with Olivia and Emma, I have an actual final three with, and I'm putting them up and telling them all of that.
Jake told Brett that he was going to backdoor me last round.
I told her about it.
Okay, so I'm glad that we're getting Olivia out because double cross being lied to me.
Yeah, Emma was like, yeah, Olivia told me that Jake tried to backdoor me, and I was like, really? She told you that? I was like, no way.
I can't believe she did that to me!
Right?
In just a few moments, Patrice will cast the sole vote to evict. But before she does, each nominee has one last chance to plead their case. Choose your words carefully because what you say may determine whether you leave the game or make it to the final three. Olivia, you're up first.
Okay, I guess I just would like to say, I don't know, I feel like I don't even want to say anything because I would hate to make this decision. I don't know. If it was you and Jacob, I would hate to make this decision, so I'm really sorry.
All right. Jacob?
I just want to thank you guys for playing the game with me. It's been really fun. I haven't been in this position yet before, and I just hope that I have an opportunity to be here again. If you need me to. If you want to just bring me forward. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, nominees. House guests, it's time for the vote to begin. The HOH is not allowed to vote, neither are the two nominees. This means Patrice will cast the sole vote to evict. So, Patrice, please stand and cast your vote.
Oh no. Well, this is hard. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna rip it off like a band-aid. I love you both. You know that. You know our relationships aren't gonna change no matter what happens. I'm so sorry, but Olivia, I vote to evict you.
Oh.
Olivia, you are evicted from the Big Brother game. You can take your phone, you're no longer eligible for the grand prize, and you may no longer compete. However, you are now a part of the jury who will choose the winner of Big Brother, and you may freely interact with the other jury members. Not that we haven't been doing that. Thank you for playing, Olivia.
I didn't really find this time.
She did, though. Okay.
Sad day here this week as our own
Olivia
has been evicted from the Big Brother house. Any words you need to get out?
As I'm sure most of you know, I was evicted first last season. And so honestly, just to have made it this far has been really a privilege, and it was a great game playing with some of my best friends, and I'm sad I don't get to win any of that money, but...
Who would you like to win?
I mean, Patrice.
Okay.
But I made closer alliances with Jacob and Emma during the game. But Patrice is my best friend.
It's time for the final head of household competition. All 3 house guests are eligible to compete. The winner of this competition marathon is not only guaranteed a spot in the final 2, but chooses who sits next to them in the end. This competition will be played in 3 parts. The winner of part 1 will automatically advance to the final part, leaving the remaining 2 house guests to compete against each other in the second part. The winners of parts 1 and 2 will face off in part 3. The winner of the third and final part will choose who sits next to them in the final 2. House guests, the power for the last time is up for grabs. Even though the HOH from the last round, which was Emma, is the outgoing head of household, she is still eligible to compete. This competition is called the 6.5 cents, and here's how it works. The final 3 will sit in the center of the room, completely silent, facing away from one another. I will say go, and the stopwatch will begin. Using your sense of time, you must raise your hand once you feel 6 minutes and 30 seconds have passed by. The house guest who raises your hand closest to the 6.5 minute mark without going over will win part 1 of the final HOH competition. If everyone goes over, whoever is closest will win. Does everyone understand? Okay, and get into your positions.
6 minutes for a while.
6.5
without going over. Wow, that's a hard competition.
3, 2, 1, go.
How like Big Brother where they have them do it for an hour, but they put them in like one of them that they did was they did it for an hour.
Okay, everyone's done. All right.
Raise my hand.
Emma,
2 minutes don't say.
your time was 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
It did feel like a really long time.
I was
Jacob.
counting, but it didn't.
Your time was 8 minutes and 31 seconds. And Patrice, your time was 7 minutes and 46 seconds, which means congratulations, Emma!
Wow! Wow! Good job, Emma.
I know